guys, jokes aside, my name is Satokani, aka It's a Kapetia. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Ha! Yes, 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 yes. I would love to introduce myself, guys. My name is Satokani. As I said in the beginning, I am a very outgoing, flamboyant, spectacular, vibristic. I'm that boy, guys. I'm that boy. So you guys want to just hit that subscribe button, please hit that like button before we start the video. As you saw from the title down, the title down low, I'm gonna be making a YouTube video about my, how was lockdown for me. So before I start this video, I had another video that I was going to upload, but Jehovah was like, bitch, you ain't go upload that ish now. You ain't gonna upload that ish. So it got deleted. So this is what I have for you. Look at the clip. Get, don't mess with me. I'm not your age of size. And yes, guys, please like, please subscribe and stuff like that. Okay, let's begin with the video. Okay, my first experience with lockdown. Let's start from the week before. So now, I think it was a week, I think it was a week. So he announced that there's going to be a lockdown. Not just any lockdown, but a 21 lockdown because of this whole corona and everything. And this shit is getting in my head. Okay. But before that, my family, we had organized, they already had planned a trip to see each other and stuff like that. They wanted to plan something as a family get together. So my aunt puts my mother into this group chat. Not just any group chat, but a 21 lockdown group chat. So you know what that means? Oh, you don't know what that means because I'm about to tell you what that means. You can't just come up here and tell me that you know everything and I'm telling a story. Understand me? Sorry for being crazy, but okay. So this group chat, it's a lockdown group chat. Not just any, okay, I just said that, oh my gosh. But this group chat was, for us as a family to, stay together and quarantine together. Because we thought, it's just a minor thing. Because we didn't take this whole corona thing to our heads. And, corona, it's probably going to be bad. It's probably going to be over within the next month. We were going to go to my aunt's, my uncle's house basically, and we want to chill there, and plus it's a big house, so it's spacious and everything. So it was a vibe. I was so happy, and I was like, okay, we're doing this. The mother of Tato Kani did not actually want to go. She had doubts and stuff like that. So me and my sister, we were pushing her because my older sister had was living with my aunt. They were more close. My older sister, not my sister, my eldest sister. So, she was obviously gonna go because my aunt and her, they're super tight and, so my older sister was pushing my mother, plus me and my other sister were also pushing my mother and saying, yeah, let's go. Paso on your vibes, paso. Oh, eventually, I'm falling off the bed. She eventually agrees, and I was like, oh my god, this girl, we are kind to herself. And it do mind me that my mother's sister wants to come over for to spend Easter holidays because she has been in the Northern Cape and stuff like that. So we were ish, problem, what's gonna happen now? And we're stressing because we wanted to come and that family group chat was no, they were just very, it was what can I say? Hey, it was just hectic because we were just we wanted to fit her in the budget basically. Stuff happened and then she came. The day we were going to leave, she came in the afternoon. Ooh, again, she was literally this big, oh my god, her stomach was it was literally sagging at the bottom, but not like that, because when I last saw her, she was curvaceous, that girl, thin, she had a genie body basically. She had a super genie body, gua, you understand, ma? Set aside, and then she came with and then my mother came at night because we now we packed our bag, we packed clothes, we packed buy you know it's buy it's buy the clothes that we packed we were not we're never coming back, Even the sheets, like, because they say we must pack our own bed sheets because, oh, excuse me, sorry. Because, like, the sheets, they are, like, white and, like, we don't want to dirty them and stuff like that. Like, my uncle is basically like a clean freak. And my mom comes back at night and Mugele. She comes back from work, basically. It was the last day. Like, Corona was starting at night at 12 that same day. Mugele came back fuming. I don't know what made her angry, man. But she was angry that day. Mugele was like, Manje, what's going on here? I told Linda, no Londi, but that is still. And Londi being my mother's sister and my sister. Linda's my sister. Sis Londi is my mother's sister. So yeah. So just basically like so she's angry. My elder sister went to go. My mother's sister went to go look for weed because she smokes weed and stuff like that. And she went with Linda. And like my mother's now angry now. She wants to leave. She's like super angry. Like you don't know what's happening with this mother. Like she's tatazel. Like she wants to leave immediately because like now she's having second thoughts. She's like, I wish I could stay. Like, why did you guys convince me? Like she's yelling at me. Like I was the problem. That aside, now my sisters come back in the car. Now we're leaving. We're going to Basunya, the suburbs, like the high life, darling. The high life. If I could, ooh. I remember that feeling. And I got there, now we got there, and like, because we first got lost, because it's at night, we don't know suburbs, like, I'm a suburbs, like, Australia, like, for like, resubalations, Australia, sana, apa, andizi, makachidendiaza. Then we arrive by the house. Yay! Do you mind me, You know, when you're a child, you think, this house, I under-expected the house. I thought it was gonna be like a nice, super nice house with a pool and stuff like that. But this boy didn't think outside the box. Boy didn't think outside the outside box that's within the outside of an outsiding. Now we arrive at Basunya. The house is divine. It's so perfect. Like when I arrived, I was like, oh my god, like is this the house that we're gonna be staying when it's really lockdown? Yes, we staying here. We staying here. We staying here. I know y'all can't see my ass, but what else? So we arrived there. Ooh, bow. My cousins come out. The door. No, you know when you're Tatana, you tend to like you're acting cool, but we have inside, yo, it is so, yo, bao, engaka sana, you. So now they took us out of the car, we went out of the Uber. Now you must mind me, that the Uber is full of clothes, it's full of, it's, what can I say, it's compact, like, I didn't even know how we were sitting. Like, how we were sitting was very illegal. If the cops had to stop us, we were so full in the car that, like, when I immediately opened the door, like, I literally fell out. And, like, now, we're unpacking now. We're going up these luxurious stairs. You know them, when they say, the stairs of heaven, that was the stairs of Jehovah. The stairs of Jehovah. Hey, bow. Now we're putting all the clothes here. We're putting everything like beside there because we don't even know where the rooms are yet. So like we put everything there, and like we're waiting now. Now we're walking around the house. My cousin's like, come, let's go greet to the family because let's go greet. Yeah, I'm saying this right. Yeah. Let's go greet the family. So now we went to the fam. I saw my elder sister sitting at the the far end of this other table because it's like, you see one of those beach benches. Yeah, those beach benches, but it was like white, and like they had like nice beach chairs and stuff like that. Like it was superb. It was superb. But plus it was next to the pool, and like I was like, damn, this house is like superb. Now we get there. I greet everyone. My sister's happy to see me because we haven't seen each other like, okay, not in a long time, but I saw her like a month before, if I'm right, or the same month, yeah, somewhere there. And then like I greet my uncle, yeah, but not the uncle that I'm staying in with the house because he was upstairs. He was upstairs. He was busy in the room. He was very like antisocial sometimes, most of the time. My mother's brother and my aunt's brother, and like it was such a vibe. My uncle, my gay uncles, and like it was just like a vibe, man. It was nice, like like it was a vibe. It was a vibe. So now then, we walk past. We go back inside the sliding door. I didn't notice this. I think it was just too much of excitement. Like I didn't notice there was a pool table, and I was like, oh my gosh, this bitch has a pool table, and there's a pool table like snooker. Snooker. And I was like, oh, Teffa, can we play? Because that was my cousin's name, and he's a guy name. Like, and then like, Teffa, can we play? Like, wait, Imahanya. No. I was not going with Teffa, I was going with my younger cousin, Kotlano. So now, he was showing me, like, I'm gonna play, don't worry. So now he's showing me the tour, like, my eldest cousin, Teffa, is showing my other sister the house. And bear you in mind, that my mother and her sister, like they went there and they turned back and like they sat there with the beach chair and the beach bench and like they just sat with the fam. And I started drinking because they started stocking alcohol. Like when I opened the fridge and shit, guess what? And the fridge was not like, it was like a card. The fridge was like the fridge. Like this, it didn't even have this. It didn't have this gap. It was like plain. It looked like just the wall. It looked just the wall. So now it looked just like the wall. And like, I was so stunned and I was like, oh my gosh. Like, we cannot open the door. And I was like, oh my god, is this a fridge? Damn. Oh my god. And then I opened the deep freeze. Like, whoa, like, there was so much alcohol there, like, black, Mayfair, everybody was just there. It was like, I threw you there. Mayfair, everybody. Like, it was so much alcohol. I swear, even if you had to steal a can of alcohol, no one would actually even notice because that's how much alcohol there was. I opened the fridge and like the fridge is like full of grocery and stuff like that. So we closed because I was hungry. Was I hungry? No, I ate before I left actually. I was just coloring food. No, I didn't eat actually. I didn't eat. It was my younger brother. He ate, and I think Linda, she ate. Yeah. So now we touring the house. We're seeing the rooms. We're seeing where we're gonna sleep and stuff like that. And then we will go downstairs. Damn. We go downstairs to the entrance because like there was this passage. So I was like, come. And I'm like, where are we going? Like, come. And I was like, okay. I turned the corner. La Leda, girl. There was an indoor, not outdoor, not in the corner door, not just small. There was an indoor studio. Girl, there was like an indoors, like you know how it's indoor and indoor is when it's inside of an inside. Yo, I went crazy. Yo, it was super big. It had like an indoor studio and stuff like that. And plus, it didn't even have one studio. It had, I think, 3. Because it was the main studio and then there's like other sections of the studio. And I was like, damn, uncle, damn. This is rich. When people just say rich, my imagination just goes. Now I see rich. The difference between rich and rich. You get there showing me like he's like spit some bars and I'm like, because I know how to rap basically. Maybe in the future when I decide to like rap and stuff like that, I'ma do that. But currently, not now. I'm not in the mood for that right now. So now like okay, we spit some bars inside the booth and like now we meet up with my. I must remember how many. There was like 3 or 4 bathrooms. There was one downstairs by the entrance. There was one inside a studio. There was one upstairs, like the main bathroom with the shower and stuff like that. And then there was one inside the room that my uncle and his girlfriend are sleeping in, and the one that's in my aunt and my uncle's room. And like it was just wow. It was wow, Shem. It was Wow. Hey, it's a bye. Yeah, like I meet up with my sister and my older cousin. They're like, okay, guys, what do you guys want to drink? And I asked my sister, what do you want to drink? My sister's like, cause she's like an alcohol girl. Like she likes her booze, basically. My cousin just grabs, opens the fridge, takes 2 Mayfairs out, and gives it to my sister. And I was like, I want one also. And then my sister was like, no, you can't drink, they're gonna see, like. And I was like, ooh. They grab a drink, and like now we're sitting in the kitchen, like it's beautiful, and like we're talking, we're remembering things, and like it's just like a whole vibe. And then I think, yeah, like we slept late, and like there was even a point where us as a family started playing cards by the beach bench and stuff like that. And it was nice. It was nice. Now, day two. Ooh, day two. I think day two was fine during the day. Like, yo, guys, and you must remember, bear in mind that there's no help at this time because of Corona 21 lockdown. So now we basically had to clean the house. We basically had to clean the house. Yo. So now the house is like super big. And like now we have like it's basically it was me, it was Linda, it was Kutano, it was Sis Yolanda. And Sis Noyolo, why am I saying Sis Yolanda? Yolanda's on my mind. Okay. Snoyolo, and like we were like, I think we were like the 4 people that mainly cleaned the house. So now you must remember that shit is about to go down. Like, wow, like what the fuck? Like this house is super big, and like so now we wake up in the morning, we grabbed like, cause there was like, luckily there were like 6 mops and 6 brooms and stuff like that. So we grabbed them and like we started cleaning and stuff like that. We put the music on aux, cause you must yo, that house is sound shit. Like you must remember the speakers, like you understand, and it was like a whole flat screen there, and then there's an aux cable, and then like oh, and when the music just comes out, and like oh my god. Plus the best thing is the neighbors can't even hear you because the windows are even soundproof, bitch. Anyway, ship that out of the side. We're done cleaning, so now it's a vibe. Now they're telling us, okay guys, get dressed up, we're gonna have a braai today, because we're gonna have a braai. Like, okay, my younger brother's running around with my youngest cousin also. They're like, my brother's 2 years older than him. Yeah, so like basically like they basically have the same mindset. They're both childish basically. So now we're playing snooker, like we bathed it right around like 2. Cause now we're busy, like corona. We put it on the news, we're not even taking it seriously. That's how much it is. Until at night when shit went down. Oh, my mother, isn't it, she brought her friend, because they didn't mind my mother's sister, because like they know each other and like they vibe. My mother brought an extra person to this group, a friend, not even family member, not even half, like no, a friend. No one actually vibe. I didn't even like him, Shem. I didn't like him. So now, because he was so bossy and stuff like that, and he was telling us, he was actually making my mother my mother didn't even want to go to this trip because he kept on bumping me, mustn't go. But we eventually went. So now, my elder sister got in a fight with my mom, and then they were like fighting and like, why is he even here? And like, it was like super serious. It was super serious. I don't know what to do. Like, it was super serious. Even my sister Linda, she was even part of that. And then my mother's friend came to me and was like, Tato, can I speak to you? And I was like, what? And then I was like, whatever, like something. And I was like, dude, please don't fuck me in your situations. I don't enter. I'm just here to spend my 21 lockdown with my family and stuff like that. Left him there, and like, yeah, my mother was close to leaving. But the problem is now, we're scared of cops, basically. She was scared of the cops, and she's like, I'm not gonna leave. She eventually never left. Day 3. Ooh, day 3 was the best. Yo, day 3 was actually the best. Because now, what's happening now in day 3? Oh yeah, we were all bathing. We had a ride. We all bathed. No, we didn't bath in the morning. We cleaned the house and we sat dinner. And then my mother sister started baking with my gay uncle. And like, they started baking now. Like, and guess what they're baking? They are baking space cookies. Space cookies, and now like I'm like, okay, let me help them, because what the hell, YOLO, I also want to try space cookies. Like YOLO. I wanted to taste her space cookies. So now we're making space cookies and like, oh my god, yo, it is good inside. Oh, let me just compare my energy. Oh, this something just excites me. So now we're making space cookies and like it's whole vibe. Me and Kutlanu we're also helping and stuff like that. I'm washing the dishes. Like it's just it's like a vibe now, like chilling as a family. So now Mikey uncle I was like, ah, Mom, baby, can I have? And I was like, hi, no, kids are not allowed to have space cookies. And I was like, Mom, please, just a small. And they was like, oh no. So now they leave, and then they're done cooking. They put all the batter inside the oven, and like now it's starting to rise and stuff like that. They're like, ah, here you go. Here's the bowl. Kutuluz. Here's the tato kutuluzing. You want Kutlan? Kutlan is like younger than me. He's like in grade 7, so he's still like a baby he's still like a tiny baby to me. Like I know grade 9 and grade 7 is like not a big difference, but I'm still older. Yeah. So now we're kutuluzing here. We are kutuluzing. It's like a whole lot. There, the muffins are done baking. They put them in like another bowl. Oh my god. Oh my god. When everyone was not in the kitchen, I don't know what happened there. I think I have such a corrupt mind that I influenced my younger cousin to go. I was like, let's steal. And I was like, no. And I was like, okay, I'm gonna steal. I took one inside a bowl and I ate it. Stuck my face. Space muffin, you must remember, I ate one. That happened. Oh my gosh. Now my mother sister comes in and is like, Tato, I'm released to 7 and stuff like that. Here you go. Puts 2 in the sauce for me and my younger cousin. She's like, there you go, guys. Indulge yourselves. She even put custard. Like it was so romantic. Yo, it was like when you just looked at it, I was like, oh, I'm delicious. Oh, I'm eating now. No. My aunt now comes to the kitchen and is like, hi, I'm just cooking something. Hi, and my mother's just like, I'm not stressed. I will just behave, and they're like, oh, okay, now I'm eating. Bear in mind, I had 3. So my mother's sister starts dishing up for Linda and Tabo because they went to Spar to go buy more groceries and stuff like that. Né? So like now they're dishing up because Spar was like a walking distance, and like now they're dishing up for now she's dishing up for them, and like they're like, okay, when they come here, give them these. Né? So I don't know. Né? I didn't feel it coming. Né? So I was like, Kutlan, let's take these muffins and let's hide them by the studio. We went and took the muffins and we hid them by the studio. So now they come back, and then my gay uncle dishes for them. Because my other sister now, she's sitting outside by the beach bench, by the pool and stuff like that. They're sitting there, like it's like they're playing the whole. Because my uncle came to dish up for them, because they're old enough, they're basically 18 and stuff like that. So I dish for them and like, oh, there you guys eat, and then they ate. And I was like, okay, let's go back downstairs and eat those space muffins. So now I ate 2 of them. I ate like the 2 of my sisters, and then he ate only 1 of his brothers. And then I was like, oh, bring it to Kutlana since you don't want to eat it. And then I took half. Now, I don't feel anything, ne? You must bear in mind, ne? I don't feel anything. Go outside and go play cards with them. My mother comes in. Ooh, I don't know what made me, ne? My mother was busy. You never been there. Like everyone is eating literally the space muffins. Everybody in the house. The children. I'll get to them now. Everyone's eating these space muffins and like now they're eating. You guys, my mother's enjoying. Okay. My mother's busy telling them about weed is bad for them. While she's eating this space cookie. Mugele. I don't know what happened there, but I think that I just feel like you know, and I just laughed at my mother. I kept on laughing at her, and it's just Nayala was looking at me like, Tato, are you okay? She didn't even say that. She was looking at me, and then Sis Lundi was also looking at me, and she's like, because I was sitting next to her, and she was like looking at me and like, and I couldn't stop laughing there. So I was like, okay, let me go. I left, and I went to go bath basically. I went to go bath with my younger cousin because like shower, bath, and I was like, okay. Because people wanted to bath, so we bathed, ne? Because after the day and were done bathing, ne? No, yeah, the day and were done bathing because they bathed in separate bathrooms. Like, yeah, that's what happened, ne? Yeah, basically. Oh, wait a minute, I'm losing myself. Yeah, they bathed, and then my sister's sitting in the room. Okay, now I went to go bath with my cousin. Like, he bathed in the other bathroom, I bathed in the other bathroom, I showered, and then he bathed. Now, bitch, I feel myself going crazy. Like, I went crazy. Show you what I was actually doing inside the shower. So you know, ne, the water hits you like, the water was hitting me like, ne, so I was like, I was busy dancing and I was going crazy and I'm like, oh my god, oh my, oh my, oh my. I swear on my mother's life and my grandmother's grave. That's how crazy I was. I was so crazy. And then I was like, okay. I even stopped myself and I was like, okay, stop it. Let's go. Okay. So I stepped out. I got dressed. No. Yo, I stepped out, ne. I tried running, but I slipped. And then I fell on the floor. And then after I fell on the floor, like I glided and my legs went up in the air. Oh my gosh. It was so funny. Yo, it was so funny. And so like I got up, I got dressed, and then I went to the room. I found Linda sitting there looking at the ceiling. And then I was like, I couldn't just stop. I just laughed at her. I just laughed. And now you must remember, now I have energy. Now I'm busy talking fast. I'm like, Linda, why are you sitting there? I'm busy talking fast. And I'm like, okay. Let's do this. So now I leave her there and I go chill with Tepo and Sis Noyolo inside the other room. Now they're busy talking. Me and Kutlana now we're all sitting. We were basically sitting as a family. So now I got hungry and I went downstairs. Actually, I didn't even get hungry. I heard my sister screaming downstairs going, so I went down to go check on her and like, she was not screaming, she was like, and I was like, Tammy, are you okay? Now I'm speaking fast, I'm like, okay, Tammy, are you okay? She's like, yeah, I'm fine. And she's also high, and like, oh my god, Jesus, here comes the part. So now she tells me to make her tea. She's like, I'm looking for the 5 roses. I'm opening all the cupboards and like stuff like that. And then I open the last cupboard like this, né? And the rooibos tea is literally looking at me here. Literally looking at me here. And I was like, I can't find it. And then she was like, what the hell is wrong with this child? Here's the rooibos tea bag. And then she left and she made tea and then she left. Now I'm making food for myself because now I'm hungry. I have munchies. I'm making food and like I made food for myself. I'm eating now. It was like a nice sandwich, cheese, lettuce, everything, white bread. You understand? A burger, everybody. Hi! I know who was this. It was Uncle Baggy and he was like, please make me food, ne? And then I was like, okay. I made him food. No, it was Uncle Spa, his boyfriend. And like I made him food and he went to go sleep and I was like, okay, he's sleeping. And I ate his food. Like, you must remember that I already ate 4 slices. Now I'm eating another 4 slices. So now I was like, okay, I'm eating. My mother came into the kitchen, like she wants food. My mother's friend came into the kitchen, he wants food. And then my uncle comes in, he wants food. But no one came to fetch their food. Nobody. I mean, nobody. I ate literally the egg, I literally ate all the eggs. And I finished all the bread on me, literally. I just realized after that, I was like, yo, I ate everything. Because everyone went to sleep. When I was done making them food, everyone went to go sleep. And then I was done making food and I was like, yo, I literally ate so much food. These munchies, yo, I didn't, my sister comes into the kitchen. She's making another cup of tea. And then I put the eggshells in the fridge. There's nothing inside the carton, there's nothing. I put the eggshells inside the fridge and I closed the fridge. When I'm about to walk upstairs, she's like, "Ay, botato, kawzapha." And I was like, Tamia. She's like, ukhunyiwe ne? Ukhunyiwe. And I was like, oh, no, I'm not. I didn't know what to say. I was very mixed. I was in mixed emotions. She's like, how can you put the eggshells back in the fridge, dude? Does that make sense? Take this and go throw it in the dustbin. And then I took the eggs and I threw it in the dustbin and I was like, what's happening to me? And then I went to go sleep. I went back into Sister Loyola and Temple's room and I was like, Okay, Taba, do you know what I just did? Yo, I did something very crazy. I was like, yo, I was speaking so fast and like, yo, I'm busy pacing around and like shit just got real and then I fell asleep and like we fell asleep and then we woke up and to watch the news and stuff like that. Now, nigga is super slow. Nobody wants space cookies no more. Nobody wants space cookies no more. Nobody. Nobody wants space. Like there was literally a cake right by the table. Everyone's literally looking at it like this. With custard and everything sprinkles. Like it just looked sexy, but no one just wanted to touch it. It literally laid in the middle of the table. While everyone's just looking at it, my baby's busy cracking jokes and like, we'll have another one. Don't you want space cookies? And like, oh my gosh, like that day was like, and then, oh my gosh. And then I went to go have another bath because I didn't feel as clean. After having a bath, and then I went inside the room and I found this laundry, this dressing. And then I'm looking at the sunset. I put on my underwear. I already put it inside the bathroom, so I came out and I like wearing my underwear and stuff like that. Now I'm busy starting there. I'm looking at the sunset. Now I'm like, this is gonna be the sunset, man. It's so beautiful. It's so like I'm getting so sentimental. I feel like I'm super crazy and like she's like, yeah, it's nice, it's nice. And then I went downstairs. I got dressed. I sat there. Now they gave us food. And like the food is not even going in, it's going in slow. We're busy laughing. It was like such a vibe. And so yeah, that was basically my lockdown experience until after 21 lockdown. We came back home because my mother was like, we're not gonna stay here for long because she was irritated with the other people inside the house. Like she couldn't just take it anymore. Then she just left and went back home. So that's basically. But it was such a vibe. We played pool. It was just a vibe. We danced. Like we dressed up, like it was literally like the Big Brother house, but yeah, it was super dope, bruh. It was like super dope. I wish I took a video of that moment. That was before I actually had a phone. But yeah, we left, we came back home. Yeah, that was the best moments of my lockdown. And then I basically didn't crack. I didn't feel this lockdown as much as other people, but at least my lockdown was enjoyable basically. And then yeah, it was just basic lockdown. After that, we went back home with my mother's sister. We chilled. Like it was just a vibe and stuff like that. And yeah, that's basically my lockdown.
If you like this video, please like, please subscribe, please comment down below and share this video for other people to watch this video. My name is Tatakani. You can follow me on Instagram at Isakapadia, on Facebook at Tatakani. And yeah, bye.